Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Raynday Gaming. My name is Raynday. ¿Cómo estás la gente? Muy bien, perdón, señorita. Qué bueno. I have no idea what I'm saying. Actually, I do. I'm practicing my Spanish here, guys. If you haven't known by watching any of my latest videos, I am in Santiago, Chile right now for this month, working out here, and I'm happy to be able to bring you guys some SMITE gameplay. But if you've noticed, hey Raynday, why aren't you uploading every single day? It's because I'm in Chile, guys, and the internet is crap. I have no time, and I'm still somehow getting these videos out to you guys. I'm very impressed with myself. Hopefully you guys are impressed. And of course, at the time this video releases, we have hit 4,000 subscribers, so give everyone who's watching this video, everyone in the community, a big round of applause. I feel like this is something that is great and just shows that this community is growing, because not because, you know, we're elitist, not because we're trying to be better than anyone else. We are really trying to just provide a place for people to really enjoy themselves and play Smite and learn and have fun and meet new people and just enjoy a video game, which is the point. As you see the Bowman grabbing that first blood onto the Kukulkan. We're going to be doing some commentating here, getting you guys ready for the Raynstorm Arena tournament that will be showing up in this next month here. I'm going to be playing some Athena and going ham with her, showing you guys a great build and a great playstyle, really discussing that as we get taken down here. The Krayler Opwatch going down into the early Capri Abduct. The Xbalanque ultimate does come out as he's looking to try and find another kill, and he does onto the other hunter, Medusa, not able to escape as our Ares getting taken down by Kukulkan's tornadoes, but able to escape as I'm just going to back to base here. I see the tier aggressing onto the Xbalanque. The Kukulkan ultimate misses him, and I'm hoping that he survives, but it looks like Tyr got the best of him, and that's always unfortunate to be doing so well and then give a kill up to the enemy there when you're almost in free land. It's kind of like getting killed right before you make it over the fence in the jail cell. However, I don't know if any of you have had that experience. It's probably not a large majority of the people who watch my game and know what it's like to almost escape from jail. But you see here, I'm almost dying here. I'm doing it here. I'm in jail, and somehow I'm still alive. The Tyr should be dashing towards me. Oh, there it comes. Takes me to 10 health, and somehow the Xbalanque and the tower do the job that I couldn't. Take down the Tyr, and I'm able to escape, baiting him enough, and I'm just so happy about that. I throw out the VEW, the woohoo. Thank goodness, thank God, thank you, Dios, gracias, por Dios, for el Savior de Xbalanque there. The Capri gets pulled by the Ares, and it looks like he's going to be going down in just a second, focusing my basic attacks on him with the Aphrodite. The Tyr is right behind me. Of course, the Puppeteer there, skin coming out, one of the Odyssey items that I did not pick up. Wasn't too big of a fan of Tyr, so I didn't play it. Actually running for the Capri there, throw my shield wall to just space out people as they don't want to run into that and take that second part of that damage, which of course does 360 damage once it's max leveled at its base, and I've got it at level 4. So pretty much the first part of that will do 200 damage, guys. The second part will do 300 damage, meaning it will be 560 total damage there. 260 and then 300. It's pretty crazy. Actually, it might be 200 and then 360. It's a significant amount more on the second end. As you see, the Ares chains coming out onto the Tyr. He's running away. The Kukulkan ultimate comes out, but the shield wall there going and taking him down to Chinatown as the Opwatch ultimate comes out as well on the enemy team, and some of his burst damage there and the Kukulkan tornadoes, but because of the Void Stone, I'm able to survive all of that with barely a scratch. Look at me, I'm half health, having taken all that damage. That is the benefit of an early Void Stone, guys, because of the fact that most of the area damage you're going to be getting when you focus the enemy team and pull those targets back, creating that circle where everyone is throwing their damage on you and your teammates are throwing your damage onto the enemies. You are going to be able to sustain most of the massive area damage in the game with Void Stone, because of the fact that area damage is most likely to be magical. More magical gods have those area abilities than some of the hunters or the assassins. Now, one of the other great things is that you're going to be having a little bit more power than most people expect, because Void Stone grabs power, and it also grants magical, basically, protection reduction, which will help all of your other magical characters here, the Ares on my team, the Aphrodite on my team, the Opwatch on my team, to do better. As the Ares, the 4-man Ares ult comes out, the Tyr dunk comes out, but it has no use. The shield wall comes down and takes down 2 as the other 2 go down, giving myself the double kill, sweeping everybody up, but the Tyr taking a 4-man kill to 0 on our team and taking an 8-2 lead, putting us ahead by about 50 ticks in the arena points, guys. This is 2,000 1,000 gold up. This is a 3-0-5 Athena here, and we are getting off to a great start, and what a great play. Got to give props to my man Fearless there playing the Ares, and you'll see some of these combinations with Ares and Athena can just be so nasty as the Confound comes out onto the outwatch, forcing out the ultimate as he knows the Aphrodite stun and damage is there as well. However, he decides to run back, and this is just a poor decision by him trying to engage here. I can dash out of his burst. I miss mostly all of that damage. Avoid the Khepri stun. I bring the Confound into the shield wall. The Ares chain is there. He's forced to beads, but the damage is enough to allow me to dash into him, slow him, and then, of course, get that killer blow. I feel like I'm in a bad spot, and I go ahead and retreat back to the Xbalanque with my ultimate. That mobility of Athena coming in hand, but I see that there's an opportunity to go ahead and ingress onto the tier and get to him where others can't. The Confound comes out and takes him out. The outwatch damage as well as my own shield wall secures the kill. I'm on a 5-0 rampage, ladies and gentlemen, and we're just getting started. Let's take this damage buff here, and you can see the power of Athena, that early Void Stone damage and magical reduction, as well as the CC just being so treacherous. The Outwatch again doing the same thing. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. And there we go ahead and see a little bit of an insane play there. The Tear Dunk comes out that I'm not expecting, trying to escape. I have 172 health, but that's enough with my teammates, my Fearless Ares, and of course Emma Frost playing that Aphrodite, one of my friends here on Smite, who will play some of the times with me here, doing a great job at Aphrodite. Actually, when I played on her, guys, I don't know if you remember the 34-3 on her, she was the Aphrodite in that game, and I think she actually went like 4-0, which is pretty insane since I got 34 kills in that game. And so I pretty much, I don't know if I think I might have killed her once. So it was pretty insane, but does a really decent job at Aphrodite, and you'll see here she's going to be helping me a lot stay in this game. I am 6-0. You see the aggression onto the Medusa as well. The shield wall comes out, and the Confound is just as secure if she stays in that damage. Of course, the taunt combo with Athena is so powerful, but again, one of the things I see people do with Athena is not be aggressive enough with her ability. She's got the ability to hit a massive CC chain, to control the fight, to do a ton of damage almost every 10 seconds here, or every 7 seconds, especially when you have the cooldown boots, which I elected to get, and now I've got a full mail of Renewal, meaning that I'm going to be able to stay into that fight. Whenever I get an assist, whenever I get a kill, I'm going to be able to get 15% of my health and mana back. You see the damage coming out from there, and it's just so helpful. It's so damaging for people. It forces them to get beads, and if they do not get beads, they are done. And you basically, by doing that, take away, you know, up to 900 gold that team wouldn't have to spend as well at that time, each member of that team. So you take 5 times 9, what is that? 9, 18, 27, 36, 4,500 gold that they would have to spend basically to negate what you're doing to them on a consistent 7 to 10 second basis. And that is how you need to play Athena. I see a lot of people sit back and they wait to counter initiate. They play her like a Guardian with a big ultimate that they want to land, like a Sylvanas ultimate or something like that, and they wait for that one moment to initiate. But I feel like Athena really needs to be played aggressively to take advantage of her. At least that's how I enjoy playing her. That's how I have a lot of success with her. As you can see in this game, I am very aggressive onto the weak targets, forcing their beads right there, because guess what? In 6 seconds, everything is back up. Everything is back up. In 10 seconds, my Confound is back up, really. So it's about a 10-second timer that you have, but his beads won't be back up for another 3 minutes, or potentially another minute and 20 seconds, or a minute. And in 10 seconds, I've got that whole kit right back up, especially with these 25% cooldown reduction from my Shoes of Focus. As you see here, I'm picking some items and electing to go with a little bit more magical defense, because you know what? I could go for some damage here, but I want to make sure that I'm really hard to kill, because my damage that I do is great. Athena has really nice base damage, and so you don't have to build a lot of damage to really affect some of the weaker targets. Forcing out that Outwatch ultimate, again, putting him in a bad spot, and of course, allowing Xbalanque to go ahead and force the Capriole out of him. My ult onto the Xbalanque as he's taking a little bit of duress. The Outwatch is still almost dead, and the Xbalanque takes him out as well. As you see the Coco Con taking heavy pressure from me and my shield wall, and the Confound combo taking both portions of that damage, the 260 and the 300, or the 200 and the 360. I can't remember, guys. You got to look it up for that one. But I am very sure that it does at least 560 damage base when you hit both aspects of that kit. And now, one of the things I mentioned earlier on is you see me aggressing onto the Coco Con. Look at the damage coming out from the Aphrodite burst as well as the shield wall. The Confound hitting almost. I'm looking to aggress towards the Coco Con, forcing him out of the fight. The Ares blinks. I'm not sure if he's able to get him, but the damage from my number 1 and the shield wall forces out the death. I love it. He's dead. That's all it is. And the Confound also helping to secure the kill for the Capri as I dash into him with my preemptive strike, turning away from the Medusa ult as she takes down the Ares, but he's got enough health. He's a little tanky, and we're 2 tanky targets distracting these 3 members of that team, allowing our Outwatch to get in close to do some damage. Of course, the Ares to pull in and trap the Medusa. I'm expecting that, waiting for the Ares stun to wear off, and then using my Confound to elongate the stun potential of that combo, making sure I'm not putting my stun over the Ares stun, but actually using it afterwards so they can be stunned for 2 to 3 seconds instead of just the 1 second or the 1.5 seconds. As you see, I'm aggressing onto the Outwatch there, and just the first portion of my shield wall takes him out. I'm 9-0-13, guys, and I decide to stay and pick up the damage buff. Now here's where I could have probably taken the mana buff, because I am out of mana here, and you will see that may come into play a little bit shortly. I used my shield wall, and now look, I've pretty much got 85 mana left, but I have all this health, and I'm thinking I am really, really ready to go ahead and fight. And of course, my aggressive ass self is looking to just kill some more people, and we are getting the kills. We're 26 and 7. We're up by almost, oh, it's not 200 points, but it is very, very, I mean, much out of their league at this point, it looks like. Of course, every game in Arena is not over until it's over, until the fat lady sings. We gotta have we got a fat man in Bacchus in Smite. There's gotta be a fat god that they can put in here. That would be a great thing. I want to see that. Fat lady god, not a sexy lady god with like all of these ridiculous curves that, you know, women are starting to get mad at here. They're just like, come on, man. Every god had huge double D boobs and a nice butt. I don't think so. I don't think the freaking Buddha, you know, or the Hindu religion was freaking, you know, drawing Kali with some nice ass, you know, nice booty. I don't think that's what was going down. I think that we're focusing on some other things. Tell me if I'm wrong, guys. I don't know. I'm not trying to be, I'm trying to say that I think I'm really, really happy with the way they designed Amaterasu, because she just looks like a god that is just a girl. It's just a woman. It's not this kind of sex symbol, and I think it's good to, you know, promote that in the culture of gaming, especially this game. And I understand the draw, but I think, you know, it's just not necessary every time. And it's good to mix it up, and it's good to be comical with things as well. You know what I mean? I just feel like that'd be funny. As you see here, the Ares going to aggress. And you guys see, I'm waiting for the Ares ult to take place. I'm anticipating it happening here, but it does not happen. And I go ahead and basically just ult onto that single target tier. I'm forcing the Outwatch, looks like out of the fight, or at least to take the damage from the second portion of my shield wall, forcing him to look to retreat, keeping basically their 2 mages on this right side, so my 3 or 4 other members of the team can go ahead and aggress onto the left side, facing off against their only Medusa, and then the tier and the Khepri. But not a lot of range damage coming out from them. And so just we're at a significant advantage when I'm able to space out the team here. You see, I'm just zoning. I'm just looking for nice targets. The Khepri goes and misses his abduct. I'm able to take whatever damage I want. I'm using my Confound. However, it's not up. I actually bring it back now, and the Ares ults, putting him into ult range, and he grabs all 3 of them. The damage is real. I'm trying to go ahead and get the Medusa, but my Confound is not up. The shield wall doesn't do the damage that I was hoping, as she's able to escape that. The Outwatch healing number 3 goes on me, and the ultimate comes as well, trying to space us out. But at this point, we are just a little too tanky. I've built Bulwark of Hope, which is the extra health, the extra magical protection, and now it looks like the tier's going to go down to the shield wall. Actually, the Xbalanque basic attacks, chunking that Khepri. Look at that, baby. Xbalanque hitting hard right now. Of course, the slow from my dash, allowing Xbalanque to hit even easier there. And I think just with a little bit of a lead and the kills that he has, it's just going to be so hard to stop him at this point in the game. He's got his steroid up. He's got his second steroid, which is basically his passive, allowing him to go ahead and, you know, just get that extra probably 30 physical power at this point. I'm not sure how many kills he has, but that extra power is an extra item, essentially, that he shouldn't have, that he does have over other characters, which is just really, really strong right now, especially with the lead. I could have seen it there, but I don't see it right now. Picking up the Soul Reaver here, great item for tanks. One of the things you'll find, guys, as I want to talk about a couple other things, but I will mention Soul Reaver here. And watch this. I'm looking for the ult. I'm looking for the Ares ult. I'm basically anticipating it. I see him grouped up. He decides to ult right now. The Ares ult is going to land and stun, and I'm going to land right there, taking out the Coco Khan as well, using my shield wall, confounding so that the Medusa gets taken out. The Khepri's trying to run away, but it's too much damage from the Outwatch ult. The Ares chains, and Ares takes down the Khepri, and it is a 3-0. Woohoo! So happy about that. You guys can see me raining on him there. That's a Raynday. You know how they people go up Kobe, Jordan, Raynday. That's pretty much what it's got to look like, guys, because you see the damage coming out here. Just the combo from that Ares Athena, when they are coordinated, that hurts so much. Athena's ultimate does 750 damage at its max rank, which I have right now, and it also does 90% magical damage scaling, so that's at least 160 other damage, pretty much 160, 130 extra damage I'm adding on to that, 800 damage or so. That's why you see obliterated I believe it was the Kukulkan there, or it might have been the Alp Watch when I first landed. Such a potent combination, especially trusting that the Ares was going to hit that ultimate. It looked like a perfect time. They were all grouped up. You have to have a lot of trust in your teammates to pull that off, or a lot of just communication, just letting you know. Of course, this is something that I want to talk about because it's going to be interesting to see what Guardians are picked up, what kind of team combinations are played in the Raynstorm Arena Invitational. That's right, we're doing a tournament, guys. It's live on Twitch. I'm going to be commentating just like this, but live as a la the SMITE World Championships, or my own little version of it. We've already got 4 teams signed up from the Raynstorm clan. Should be a great show. Looking to do best of 5s there, and then of course having that prize pool of 800 gems per winner on the winning team and 400 gems per second place member on the second place team. And then of course trying to do some giveaways for you guys as well if you view. So go ahead and follow my Twitch if you guys want to know when I start streaming that. It should be either the 20 or the 21st of February, or the 27th to the 28th of February, a Saturday, Sunday. So everyone should be available to watch, tune in, win some stuff. It's twitch.tv/Raynday. You see how I'm looking and saying attack here to the Ares, but it looks like he's standing there, maybe looking at his stats, maybe talking to his girlfriend, maybe taking a quick trip to the bathroom, you know, making a poster of himself, I don't know, making a vision board. I have no idea what he's doing, but he's just standing there. He seems to be very intent on somewhere other than SMITE, but it looks like we've got a little bit of a lead, I would say. So it seems to be working out for us. But again, guys, you know, the Raynstorm Arena Invitational, something awesome. Want to show the competitive nature of Arena, because you look at the score, we're up by so much in this game, but guess what? It is not over. As you see there, the Athena aggression from me, very purposeful. I want to talk to you guys about what I did there. The Soul Reaver proc, taking off 15% of the god's health, the maximum health of that god. Not the god's health they have, but the maximum health. So what I did was I waited until that proc. It's a counter on the bottom left. You see it's ticking 42, 41. As the damage comes off, easily securing that kill for the Kukulkan. But I just wanted to tell you guys that basically I measured that kill as I dive into the base here for when my proc was going to be available, knowing that I didn't have enough to kill him straight as I decide to ult away into safety, which is another thing you can do with Athena. That's why her mobility is just so strong in this game. That's why she was just played or picked her ban in about 74, maybe 84% of the game. She's not as strong as Jing Chen right now, or Zhen Shen, but she is just so strong and provides so much to a team. She's really, really good. Of course, really one of the only counters is the Geb to Athena in terms of a Guardian, because of the fact that whenever she confounds, whenever she taunts, basically Geb can save anyone because of that shield. As you see the last kill going out to the Jablonke on the Medusa. Great game here, but really just letting you guys know that I measured that kill for the Medusa there, knowing that my proc for the Soul Reaver was available, and that was going to give me enough damage when I hit my combo, the dash, the 3, and the 2, to be able to kill her and fully finish that off and surprise her, because I know she didn't expect the Soul Reaver proc. Pretty much no one expects that Soul Reaver proc when it comes, and it's a great thing for Guardians who want to get a lot of extra damage without building a lot of damage items, because that 15% of that health is going to do probably a lot more for you in terms of damage and overall character build than trying to build 2 or 3 damage items that get that same amount of health off with that ability. However, you know, don't allow you to build more defensive items or more utility items to support your team there. I was going right off Tahuti at the end of this, guys, because I was so far ahead and wanted to just keep doing it. A 13-1 Athena carry there, as you can see how strong she is. And again, played aggressively like I just showed you guys, I think is the way to go. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Please leave a like if you guys like this video, you want to see some more gods. I'm going to be throwing out a couple Guardian videos. You'll have a lot of cool videos coming up. And since you guys like the bad lore video with Amaterasu, we're going to probably do another one of those in the near future as well. I'll probably even have some vlog stuff coming out here while I'm in Chile. So if you guys like the ideas of that, let me know in the comment section below. Obviously, like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you guys are new or haven't done so, you've been watching my videos, decided, you know, hey, maybe this is a good day to do it. I appreciate that, guys. Remember to follow my Twitch for when we do get that tournament rolling off. I'll be talking about it throughout the videos in the upcoming month, but I did want to let you guys know the 20th or the 21st or the 27th, 28th at twitch.tv/Raynday will be hosting that tournament, prize pools and giveaways for the audience and as well the players. So it should be a really, really fun thing, showing the competitive nature, picks and bans, all that good stuff for Arena, really showcasing how cool these games can be, especially how competitive they can be as well. That's going to do it for me today, guys. I got stuff to do. I got a big day tomorrow. Wish me luck. I hope to see you guys soon as possible. Of course, my name is Raynday. Remember to never give up, never stop gaming, and I'll see you guys next time.